Hello, and welcome to a very special edition of Country Boy Corner. It's not really that special, but today is the fishing edition of Country Boy Corner. We are going to be talking about fishing products and the best weights to use, and give you some tips on how not to bird nest your bait caster reels, and talk about some of the reels. We have a short time here, folks, so let's go ahead and get started. Yeah, I've gotten several requests from a lot of you out there about doing fishing shows, and I figured episode 5 would be the best time to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, when it comes to fishing products and fishing baits, it's really open for discussion about what's the best bait to use, when's the best time to go. I found that this right here is a really good bait. It works really well in murky water, and let's see if we can get this open here. Show you one of these little critters. This is supposed to look like a little crawdad, and it works really well. It has Berkley's power bait stink all over it, and it works really well. And when you're freshwater fishing, this is the best stuff to use for freshwater fishing. Saltwater fishing, I've done it before. I'm not a saltwater fisherman, so don't look at me, so I don't know. You know, bass fishing is my thing. I love to catch bass, and when it comes to scents and stuff, this stuff right here works the best. You just spray a little on your worms, and make sure you wear some kind of gloves or hand protection when you do it, because let me tell you something, it is pretty pungent stuff. And the line, as far as the line goes, this right here is a pretty good line. It's monofilament, and it's super strong. It's like diamond made, versus the Strin original 12-pound test. This is really good line, folks, for beginners, all types of fishermen. I find that that the best times to go fishing is during dusk, evening, and if you're going to use bait such as those critters or even worms, the best bait to use is live worms. And you know, that's just the best time to go, is during the evening. And you know, don't fall into the myth about spitting on your bait. It doesn't work. Fish, they smell, so if they smell anything that has to do with humans or shampoo or any of your, you know, your hand soap or hand sanitizers, they will run away from your bait. So the best weights to use, I think, is bullet weights. And I've only got a minute here to wrap this up. So folks, I just want to say, you know, fishing is definitely a patience sport. You have to cast and reel in. If you're using frogs, the best thing to do is to try to cast it onto the lily pads and draw it in, and slowly reel it in to be more efficient. Because remember, when you're fishing, you're trying to entice the fish and trick them into thinking they're getting a meal. You're not just throwing a steak in their face and saying, hey, eat this. It doesn't work that way. Fish are actually a lot smarter than people give them credit for. And you know, They don't like certain things. The best thing to do is also to fish in the shallow areas around the bank, and just in dark areas. That's the best place to do. This concludes Country Boy Corner episode number 5, the fishing edition. I will be back with more information as I have it, and be sure to check out my friends over on Facebook at Southern Born, and be sure to look me up on Facebook as Country Boy Incorporated on Facebook. Be sure to leave your comments on my Facebook page, good or bad, it doesn't matter. And remember, as always, keep the flag flying high and your powder dry. See ya!